Can we heal after trauma? Or are we destined to carry the pain and the shame on our shoulders forever? I believe that we can heal. And here's why. I gather evidence in the form of stories. People who have overcome traumas large and small, and who have found a way to come back into their bodies, to love themselves, to forgive, to move through the pain, and to heal, to leave the past in the past so that they can really discover their potential in the future, in the present, I mean. So last week I gathered an amazing story. I saw some amazing evidence of our capacity as humans to heal from trauma of a horrific nature. And this story came to me through a keynote speech at a conference where I was also speaking at the Colorado Organization for Victims Assistance. And Diann Kissell got on stage and she just radiates love. She shows so much forgiveness and transcendence, and her message and her story were just so big, coming from a person so humble and so grounded. So she survived a childhood of incest and murder and her family being torn apart and horrendous traumas. Yet she reached a day when she said, I need help. And even though her first husband said, no, you are not allowed to go to therapy, which is inconceivable to me, she persisted and she said, I need to. This is absolutely necessary, that I need to work on myself and I need to go to therapy and I need to heal this. And a healing journey that has included so much love and forgiveness shows now her on stage, and her as my friend as well, shows the amazing capacity that we have to overcome. And, you know, I started gathering stories, I think, when I started reading all of Maya Angelou's books. When I was in my 20s, I read I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings and all of her autobiographies. And seeing how Maya finding her voice, being able to overcome a childhood rape, and being able to overcome such pervasive racial discrimination that she faced, she changed the dominant narrative. The dominant narrative being that once you've been raped, you're broken. And you're forever broken, and we try not to think about you and talk about you. We just feel sorry for you. And she found her voice, and she found her power, and she changed the world with her voice and her power. And she's another story, another reason why I believe that we as humans do have the capacity to heal after trauma. But it's really important to note, I fully acknowledge that not everyone has the resources that they need. A lot of people are going to face many barriers to accessing the support they need to heal. And a prerequisite for healing is to feel relatively safe in your life situation. So that means for people who are trapped in abusive homes, or who are food insecure or homeless, or who are facing, you know, extreme violence where they live, or they live in a war zone, I recognize that, you know, we can't go in and say, we can heal to people who don't even have a basic sense of safety, who don't have that most fundamental need met, because there is the hierarchy of needs. We can't think about thriving when we're completely stuck by necessity in survival mode. And that is why it's so important that we help lift people out of poverty and violence, or we help make our world a more peaceful and well-educated and loving and compassionate place. And once we help people come out, we can share our own stories of what we have overcome, our greatest challenges, and how we have moved through them, how we've moved through the pain, so that we can heal. And not healing as the end goal, not like, I'm going to reach the finish line, because I spent years thinking I needed to get myself 100% healed. which isn't really how it works. It's an ongoing day-to-day process of loving ourselves, of feeling present in our bodies. It's an ongoing process of choosing to focus on what nourishes us. And that is the process of healing. And I believe we do have the capacity to heal. Thank you. And you can check out Diann's book, A Turquoise Life, on Amazon, and she's on Facebook as well. So, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.